name is Mutombo and I am a digital illustrator living in Douala, Cameroon. Today is going to be a very different video from what you're used to seeing on this channel, because today I am going to be taking you through my digital illustration process. I'm going to be doing an illustration of myself, of Mutombo, as Barbie, as an African Barbie to be precise. You know, Barbie has been trending for the past month and I think it's about time that I hop on the trend. Okay, I'm always late to trends, but hey, we're here now. I think this is going to be a very interesting video, so please grab a snack. I have my own snacks here, and let's get right into it. As for my tools, I use the 7th generation iPad. It has an accompanying Apple Pencil, and I'll be illustrating in an app called Procreate. Procreate is just like Photoshop but for iPads. To start, I build a mood board in this app called wardh. This is my mood board and this is the main reference that I'm going to be illustrating from. So this is a picture of me at an African wedding. I love this pose. I love the fact that the props are showing very well, especially this fan. Even before the whole Barbie hype started this year, the first thing that came to my mind when I saw this picture was African Barbie, you know. I have these other pictures of various Barbies, black Barbies, just to get a feel of how the Barbie was designed. But of course, I'm going to be doing this in my style. It's not going to look exactly like a Barbie. It's going to be, you know, a kind of a blend. So yeah, let's get into it.
When sketching, I do everything very roughly because the important point is just to get the general idea down and the proportions right. I flip the canvas horizontally because the aim is to make the sketch look good, both flipped and unflipped.
But it's only for the tips. The weather's fine, but it's nothing I would miss. My only friends are the ones I left behind. Wish I could see them just for a moment.
So going back to look at the Barbie references, you see that the head is actually bigger than the body. I'm going to make this head slightly bigger and the neck is long. So I'll make this head bigger and then the neck slightly longer. Okay, so I think this is a good sketch and we can move on to creating an outline.
I don't know anybody here, it's awfully lonely. I smile, but they just stare. And I see misery everywhere, it's getting to me. I cry, but they don't care.
In my picture here, the dress is just slightly longer than ankle length, but in this illustration, I want it to pull because I saw this picture of this lady, her name is Doyin, and I love the way her dress pulled at her feet, and I wanted to create a similar effect here, but not too big. Another thing was that her dress was transparent from her hips to her legs. Yeah, I want to recreate something similar, but for my illustration, I don't know yet if I want to keep it transparent from here to here or if I want the full thing to be covered. I'm yet to figure that part out, but I think I'll figure that out while coloring. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I'm not particularly liking the hands here. Yeah, I'll just erase this and then leave the dress as a thin strap dress. And then I'll reduce the opacity of the layers. 40% is fine. And then I'll create a new layer over that and I'll name it the line art. This is the line art or the outline layer. So I'm going to do fresh line art. When it comes to line art, I take my time and I am a lot more careful because the line art is a bit more detailed. Once my line art is done, I can discard the rough sketch and continue my illustration with my neat outline or line art.
And I see misery everywhere, it's getting to
Hi guys, we are getting to the most interesting part of illustration, putting down the colors. But before we start coloring, I want us to decide how we are going to approach this. So looking at pictures of Barbie, she has pink lips. Almost all the pictures of Barbie that I can find has her in pink lips. So I'm definitely going to make my lips pink here. I'm going to make it pinker than this. There are actually black Barbies that don't have pink lips. I mean, that's fine. That's red. But it's fine because I'm just going to stick with the pink. And then the next thing that I can really emulate from Barbie's style would be the glossiness of everything. You see this shiny line coming down Barbie's body. We have the same shiny line on her lips, on her chest. So there's a lot of shininess on Barbie, right? I'm going to try to emulate this.
Bring around the rosy, pockets full like OD. I can move just how I move, cause don't nobody know me. Low key, still do more numbers than your fate. You can hate, but you can't say that I've been missing any place. Any fool, what it do? Moving quick, bust it move, steps ahead, cause I'm out working while you trying to catch a snooze. Keep it smooth.
Yeah, I think this is the shade of pink that I want. So I'll zoom in and color really delicately.
How'd you like it back to the bank? Tell her on us. Put in overtime so I do what I wanna. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Full court press, none stress when I'm working. Full court press, none less than a honor. Full court press, straight flex, close the curtain. Full court press.
Looking at the reference, the edges of the face are where the shadows fall, the sides of the nose as well, under the mouth, under the head where the neck starts, and so on and so forth. So I'll try to reproduce that here.
From us, full court press, Bobby Knight with my attitude. You wouldn't understand, so I can't be mad at you. You ever had to roll coins to get to the next week? Working for the 10, had to rush to the 10 and 2. What you know about that? And that made me a better man. Now it's backstage business and shaking hands. I don't do this for Instagram. This is real life for real, my real life for real.
I'm going to use this blending brush to smoothen out the shadows that I've put down. I'm trying to not overblend. I'm now going to go ahead and add some highlights to the face. So the highlights are generally on the highest points of the face, so it kind of brings the face forward. I've done this so often that I kind of just know intuitively where I need to highlight. Once again, it's time to blend out all these highlights.
We want our lives to be like a dream, but we get stuck in reality. You feel the same, you know what I mean. Time to make a change. Aren't you fed up? Aren't you curious?
I'm going to intentionally give myself a little pouch because I don't exactly have a flat stomach and I've already gone ahead and given myself a small waist. Oh my gosh.
This could be us someday. Time is a thief, so why wait? This could be us someday. We always stay in the comfort
Time to blend it out.
Maybe that's why we feel alone. I wanna dive into the unknown. Nothing in my way. Let's get lost in the night. Let's say yes to our lives and not be so damn predictable.
So I'm adding the hair here. In the original picture, what I have is a ponytail. Oh, I wish the hair could show you. Wait, let me see. If it flows like this, would that be too much? Guys, tell me, is this too much for the hair? Oh, I'm loving it. I am loving it. Is this too much for the hair? I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I love it. I'm going to lay down the eyes. Eyeballs are never completely white. They are grayish, pinkish. This is a few hours later, and I've gone ahead to make a to-do list of what I still need to do on this illustration. So I need to add something to the back of the skirt so that it doesn't just look like there's only cloth on the front. For example, when I turn off the background layer, you see it looks like the cloth is only on the front, so I need to go in behind to add something. So I'll select the area where I want to add the skirt, and then I'll paint into this area. I don't think that's the right color. So you see that now it's clear that the skirt has a back. I'll go in, and then I'm going to reduce the opacity so that it matches the rest of the dress, since all of it is transparent. Soften this edge. So we can come here and put a tick. The next thing to handle was the highlights on the face. So I'm going to use a soft brush, so it literally comes off like makeup highlights. Blend, 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 blend. Half of the work here is blending. Blend, blend. So a tick goes here. I've also done the full body highlight. It's basically the same process but just on the body. Okay, now let's address this. We need to put glitter to match these shiny parts. The Procreate app comes with a glitter brush, luminance. This is the brush. I'll take this pink and then I'll go over the areas that I want to have glitter. And with that, we have come to the end of our illustration process. Thank you very much for following this process with me, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video.